Welcome back to Sanford Goes Places, and today we're getting some more stuff done on this JK. Yeah, we got the truss all welded up, and where I welded the casting, I was praying all night that it didn't crack, and it didn't crack. So my luck has changed today, because yesterday was just one of those days. Anyway, I went ahead, I got the races put in the housing here, and I'm going to start setting up the gears in this thing so we can get this thing all put together, painted up, and hopefully back under here. I'm going to go ahead and get going on this. So I went ahead, this will be kind of the same as what I did with the rear. I got the ring gear bolted up and everything. I'm going to start smushing these carrier bearings on and stuff. And then I went ahead, the old pinion and everything is already out. This is my starter shim. Same thing, it'll go on the new one. And that'll give us our starting ground. We'll press all this together, see where we're at, and go from there. So after welding all this stuff in, I'm putting in some new axle seals. They were part of this kit from Revolution, so these are going to get put in there, and then I can start putting a ring and pinion in this thing. Alrighty, so the gears are in. I got everything set up. I didn't film a bunch of it, but it's the same as what I did on the rear. And again, probably later on when I got more time, I'll do a better gear setup thing. But no, these set up great. I'm real happy with them. I'm not going to do a final assembly on them until I get that plunger, because this carrier cannot be installed without that plunger in there first. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this painted up, get the new bad boy ball joints put in it. I can get the knuckles on it. I'll get it all assembled and possibly slide it under the Jeep, and it's no big deal to put this center section back together underneath there. So at least we can get it together. And again, if my parts aren't here, I'll still just temporarily put this together so we can put the tires on it. And we are going to have some trimming to do to fit the 40s on. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to put my crappy cover on this thing, rattle can it up all pretty black, and start putting some ball joints in this bad boy. Alrighty, well, we got all this put together. These are the sway bar extension brackets they're on, and I had to trim those all to fit. I welded them in with the knuckle C's, or the gussets. The shock relocation stuff is all bolted back on. Gave her a little coat of paint. And now I'm going to put the big heavy-duty bad boy ball joints in and hopefully get these knuckles put on. I am very happy with this. So these were Terraflex ball joints. They're super heavy-duty, rebuildable, adjustable. Really nice parts, super heavy-duty. Got the reed knuckles installed. Gears are in. We're painted. Yeah, again, I got to pull these gears and everything back out, but I can do it in the Jeep now that everything's there. So I'm going to probably put this thing back under here. Yeah, get her bolted back up and move on until I get my sensor. So yeah, I got a bunch of cleanup to do and everything, but we are cooking right through this thing now. Well, I'm really happy the way this went. The gears set up really quick. Everything today has gone way better than it did the other day. So yeah, I'm going to put this under there. I can put the unit bearings in and everything. We can just kind of bolt the tires on just to see what we need to cut out and everything on this. And then I'll have to, whenever that sensor comes back in, I can finish, just do the final assembly on the center section. But yeah, I think we can get her roughed out and just keep moving forward until we get our parts. So good things, good day. You know, it's like some days things click and some days they don't, but today we definitely clicked. So we're going to have more on this. I'll get it stuffed under there, and we're going to start putting tires on. We did get the bolts, and we got all the bead lock rings on. Tires are aired up, and we just need to get this stuff under here so we can start fitting, cutting, and see what this thing is going to look like. So I can't wait. So anyway, stay tuned. We got a lot more coming up, and we're actually nearing the end of this build. So feels good. The shop's getting empty. Parts are off the floor, and yeah, there's not much left. So we'll have her whipped out here in another day or two. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back.